Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Chemistry by Praveen. So today we are going to learn about the topic is called as a given compound geometrical isomerism exhibiting or not. Cis and trans, how it is exhibiting, what about the E and Z isomers, all thing we are learning. So last video we discussed about the structural isomers we are discussing. What is the main difference between the structural isomers and stereo isomers? So if you see the structural isomers you are seeing the structural isomers and you are here stereo isomers we are seeing. What is the main difference? So one common thing is molecular formula is same. Of course we are calling the isomers always, so molecular formula is same one, same molecular formula is same. Here IUPAC names of isomers is different. IUPAC names of isomers, in this case isomers are different. IUPAC names is different. Here what happened, IUPAC names, International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry names are same in isomers, but arrangement of isomers, arrangement of atoms or groups, atoms or groups different. So IUPAC names same. Here it is the different names isomers. Two isomers we are taking, we are calling it as a different names we are calling. So that we are calling it as a structural isomers. But in stereo isomers, if you talk about the stereo isomers, IUPAC names are same, but arrangement of the atoms or groups is different. Let us see some of the example you can see. So here first of all we are discussing the geometrical isomerism. We are discussing geometrical isomerism. This means they are geometrically different. Those are called as a geometrical isomers we are calling. So definitely they should have some rules will be there. So geometrical isomers means the isomers which are exhibiting the difference in the geometry. Okay, right? So now you can see what are the any conditions for the geometrical isomers. Conditions, definitely for every isomer there is a conditions for geometrical isomers, GI short form. Condition for the isomers, generally we know that sigma bond is there, the multiple bonds, single bond or multiple bonds. Single bond we can call single sigma bond, multiple bond calls double bond, triple bond we can call. So here you can see restricted bond should be presented in geometrical isomers. The first point is restricted rotations. So geometrical isomers arranges when it is arranges due to restricted rotation around carbon to carbon or carbon to nitrogen you can exhibit, carbon to oxygen or ring. That means what, double bond should be there and ring should be there. So restricted arrangement, what is meant by restricted rotation? So if you see the one example, you know that sigma bond and sigma bond we can know. So by taking the example we will discuss. So here you can see that what is meant by restricted rotations, new word. So here I am taking the two example. I am taking carbon. Here carbon. Here it is the single bond. Here it is the double bond. If you want, you can take the triple bond also. You can take. Here you can see hydrogen. Here also hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. Here how many hydrogens? Two hydrogens will be there. Why? Because from chain we know that carbon valence is 4. So for example, just to hold the carbon to carbon bond here, just rotate freely. Just rotate. Whenever you rotate it, automatically carbon to carbon bond will rotate. If you rotate, if you take this carbon to carbon, just rotate. Whenever you are rotating, automatically what will happen? These three hydrogen will start the rotation, and you can rotate the carbon to carbon bond. You can easily rotate it. Carbon to carbon bond, you can easily rotate it. Will be there. So one single bond is there. You can rotate it easily. You can rotate it. If you rotate it, you can easily rotate the atoms. You can rotate it, and you can rotate these atoms. You can rotate the total bond. But here when it comes, it is very difficult to rotate it. If you tries to rotate the bonds, what happen? Automatically bond will break. So that is called as a restricted rotation. Restricted rotation exhibited when the double bond and triple bond is presented. Whenever it is exhibited the sigma bond, free rotation only it is possible. So you can take the ring example we discussed on the first rule here. For example, carbon here 4 carbons is there. So by holding these two carbon, can you rotate these two carbon? Otherwise, you can see here, by holding these two carbon, can you rotate it? It is impossible in the cyclic structure. It will be break. Cannot know, without disturbing the bonds, you cannot rotate it. So that is called as a restricted rotations. So geometrical isomers arises due to the restriction rotation around the carbon to carbon double bond will be there. Second one is geometrical isomers are known as a diastereomers. Diastereomers we will discuss while talking, while taking the examples. We will discuss what is meant by diastereomers. So next one, areal distance between the group should be there. Areal distance should be there. Areal distance should be there between the groups. That is also we'll discuss. So next one we can easily separate it by some of the physical and chemical properties will be there. We can separate it, so that much. So now you can see geometrical isomers. So geometrical isomers we are seeing. So geometrical isomers, already we have learned that condition for the exhibiting of the geometrical. What is the condition? Double bond should be there. Double bond or triple bond. Restricted rotation should be there. Whenever a multiple bonds is having, it shows the restricted rotation it will show. So here you can see that carbon to carbon. Here I am taking A. Here I am taking B. Here I am taking E. Here I am taking F. Different groups E, F, B, A. Geometrical isomerism is exhibited. First condition, restricted bond should be there. Restricted rotation. Here also restricted rotation. Double bond is there. So next point is, if you see the one carbon, just this the one carbon, just carbon. This carbon, for example, I am calling it as a C1. In this example, I am calling it as a C2. C1 carbon should not have the same type of the groups. It should not have. That means what? A should not equal to B. A should not to equal to B. Here also C should not equal to F. Then only geometrical isomerism it is exhibited. So what is the first condition? Restricted rotation should be there. Of course, restricted rotation should be there. Second condition is, whatever the groups are attached to the carbons, you have to see like this. You don't see the like this. Carbon, first carbon should not have the similar type of the group. Here also this should not have the similar type of the groups. It should not have. That is the first condition. So if you want to make the geometrical isomers, you can rotate any one carbon containing the group. You can rotate. You should not rotate the group 2. For example, if I rotate it, C double bond C, just I am rotating this one, rotating. this will come. So F E A P. You can say that is the isomers, geometrical isomers. Geometry is different, that's it. Geometry is different. Double bond is there, same type of the groups, molecular formula is same, IUPAC names also same, arrangement of the atoms are different. Arrangement of the atoms are different. So that is only calling. For example, if you rotate these two also, what will happen? B and A. See, B is diagonal with the E. Here also B is diagonal with the A is diagonal with the F. This is not exhibited. So you have to rotate it the any one carbon containing the atoms only. So the three conditions we discuss. So first condition is, what is the first conditions? The first condition is restricted rotation should be there. Next one, carbon one side should not contain the same type of the group treatment. Third point is should rotate only one type of the carbon, one carbon groups only you have to rotate it. So that is one, sir. So next example you can see by, okay, these are the conditions. By keeping these conditions in your mind, so we will discuss some example whether the geometrical isomerism is exhibiting or not. So you can see carbon to carbon, first conditions, carbon to carbon. Second one, methyl group I am taking. Here I am taking the OH I am taking. Here I am taking the methyl I am taking. Here I am taking the chlorine I am taking. So on the first carbon, this is the second carbon. These first carbon should not have the same group. It doesn't have the same group. See here, first carbon having the methyl group, first carbon having the OH group. So these are different. You should not see like this. You should see only like this only. That's why I made an arrow. Here also you can see methyl is there and chlorine is there. Should not see like this. Horizontally should not see. Vertically only how to see. Here methyl is there, here chlorine is there. Whether it is exhibiting, no. Whether it is exhibiting. So this is called geometrical isomers. It is exhibited. It is exhibited the geometrical isomers. It is exhibited. So for example, if you want to rotate, so how can you say that? So just to rotate this one, so chlorine will go and methyl will come, and methyl and OH. Okay. So just to rotate any one carbon only how to rotate it. Any one carbon containing the groups only how to rotate it. You should not rotate at the both the groups. You should not rotate it. So if you look, if you see in the mirror, both are is looking like a mirror images or not? Both are non-mirror images. It both will not look like a mirror images. So these are the conditions for the geometrical isomer. So next point, what? Aerial distance should be, aerial distance, whatever it is, aerial distance should be there between the groups. What is meant by this here? So here you can see, here to here some distance is there. That is called as a L1. OH to Cl. Otherwise, if you want to take methane to methane also you can take. So what is the one? So next one, after this is the one isomer. So after rotating the another, found the another isomer. Here it is called as a L2. So we know that L1 is not equal to L2. L1 is not equal to N2. So we know, see for example here, if you go like this, distance is not same, no? The distance is not same. So that's why aerial distance should be the aerial distance also presented. So next example you can see carbon double bond nitrogen. Here I am taking the one methyl group I am taking. Here I am taking the hydrogen. I am taking the hydrogen. So here lone pairs. Here you can take the hydrogens. You can take the hydrogen. So see here, lone pairs also should consider as a groups. You should consider lone pairs also should consider as a groups. If you see lone pairs is there, we should not consider group. Lone pairs also present also you should consider as a groups. We should consider. Okay, this is the important point. Just remember this. So here just switch on any atom of the one. So here carbon to carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, here lone pair, methyl group and hydrogen. It exhibited now? Yes, it is exhibited. Why? Because different groups, here also different groups. That is the condition. Different groups presented. Then only it is exhibited. So same. So next one you can see the some of the example. Very easy topic. Carbon to carbon, bromine is there. Carbon to carbon, fluorine is there. Carbon to carbon, chlorine is there. Carbon to carbon, iodine is there. Exhibiting or not? Different groups it is exhibited. So it is exhibited. Yes, it is exhibiting. Why? Because from the first carbon, this side are different groups. Second carbon, this side top to bottom are different groups. Okay, you should not see both the groups. Okay, next example. Here I am taking the methyl, I am taking. Here I am taking the methyl. Here I am taking the hydrogen. Here I am taking the hydrogen. Both the groups are same. Yes, both the groups are same. Both carbons, this carbon containing the both side methyl groups is there. This carbon also both side hydrogen is there. Is it exhibiting? No, it is not exhibiting. Not exhibiting the geometrical. So carbon should not containing the same type of the groups. It should not containing. So next example you can see. So here carbon to carbon, chlorine, hydrogen and ethyl. You can take. So here you can see different. Here you can see same. Just now we discussed whether it is the both side it is the same or different we are seeing. So any one carbon containing the same type of the groups, any one carbon containing the same type of the groups also, you can say it doesn't exhibit the geometrical isomers. It doesn't exhibit it. Okay. Next example. Different example you can take. Carbon to carbon, hydrogen and H2. What is this? Different groups I am taking here. Here taking the different groups. Here is exhibiting or not? See this carbon. Just now we discussed only chains groups only we discussed. So here also H energy is there different. By looking at you can say that it is exhibited. What is our condition? Any one side similar type of the groups are presented doesn't exhibit it. Now you can see here from this carbon, here one carbon is there, here one carbon, here one carbon, here one carbon, here no. You can go like this or you can go like this. So here what is there? Hydrogen is there, hydrogen is there. Here hydrogen is there, hydrogen is there. Top to bottom hydrogen, CH, CH2, CH2, same type of the groups no. Here also you can take H. Here also you can take H. Okay, same type of the group. For example, if you see also H, this hydrogen belongs to the both side you can belongs to. That means when if you see top, if you see bottom also, of course it is belongs to both side having the same number. So it doesn't exhibit it. Okay, it doesn't exhibit it. So different groups, should have different groups should be there. For example, here methyl group I mentioned here. So now what will happen? Both sides this carbon containing the two hydrogen, but this carbon containing one methyl. It is the different. So now it is exhibited. If it is exhibited, different group should be there. Then only it should be exhibited. So next one you can see. Next example like this only. Carbon to carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen. Here I am taking methyl, here I am taking exhibiting or not. You can see it is different. Here it is looking like a different. But what I said before, so here carbon, hydrogen, same type. Any one group should be different. Carbon, hydrogen. Here also carbon, hydrogen. So even okay, it is the different. It is the same. Here also same is there. But here you can see methyl. By saying of the methyl, this one should not say that it is exhibiting. It is the same. This carbon both side it is acting. Both side it is acting. This methyl group is a belongs to both side. If you come like this or if you come like this, whatever it may be, it exhibiting in the both side. It is both carbon. Okay, you should not give this side down or up, you should not give. It is exhibiting the both side. It is so it is exhibiting or not, it doesn't exhibit at all. Next one you can see, what about the cis and trans isomers? Cis and trans, cis in the same side, same groups present on the same side, same side, same side. So trans in the sense opposite side, cis in the sense same side, trans in the sense opposite side. So you can see methyl, carbon to carbon, methyl, any one side it is exhibited, hydrogen, hydrogen. So same side, now we have to see like this, same side it is exhibited. Up horizontally, cis is presented, cis also presented. So for example, trans, what is meant by trans? Opposite side. Trans in the sense opposite side should be there. Carbon to carbon, NH2, carbon to carbon, NH2, hydrogen, hydrogen. Same type of the groups are not present, opposite present. So this is called as a trans isomer. Cis in the sense same side, trans in the sense opposite side. What is this? Same groups, same groups, same side or opposite side. Same side is present, it is called as a cis. Opposite side is called as a trans. Okay. So for example, if you see C double bond C, Br, iodine, CH3, hydrogen. Is it cis or trans? We cannot tell. Why? Because in the cis and trans they said that same type of the groups. That means here CH3 is there. If it is CH3, of course we can say that it is cis. For example, here Br is there. If it is the Br is there, of course we can say that it is a cis. For example, hydrogen is there. Opposite side also hydrogen is there. We can say that trans. Same type of the groups. Same type of the groups it is presented. But here, whatever the four groups are presented around the two carbons, completely they are different. So that time what? Cis and trans isomer system is fails. That time we introduced to identify the isomers. Another system is there, that is called as a Z and E system. Z and E system is introduced. Z in the sense same side, E in the sense opposite side. Of course, it's also same side, also opposite. What is this? So here you can see greater the atomic number, greater the atomic number. So one carbon having the two atoms, it is having one carbon having the two atoms. One is having the greater atomic number, one is having the lesser atomic. Greater atomic number, greater the atomic number, priority high, high priority will be there, high priority. While doing the example, you can see. So here you can see that carbon to carbon, NH2 is there. By that means what? You can say another word also. Same priority groups are presented on the same side. Same priority groups are presented in the same side. That is called as a, you can call it as a Z isomers, you can call it. So NH3, that is also we'll discuss how it is. Hydrogen, hydrogen, CH3. How we will check? So you should not check both the sides, you should not check. Condition. Both the sides you should not check. How we checked before, whether the two atoms are same or different. Like this. First carbon, second carbon, like this. You should not check the sidewise show. Vertically you have to show. So here CH3 is different, hydrogen is different. In the hydrogen or carbon, which is having the more atomic number, carbon is having the more atomic number. That time you have to give the priority, high priority. In these two only you have to check. You should not check in this two. In this two you should not check. Here again in these two you should check. Which is having 1. You can see high atomic number, greater atomic number, high priority groups are presented on the same side it is presented. Same side it is presented, no? Same side it is presented. So this is called as a Z isomers we are calling. When the cis and trans isomers fail, that time you can use the Z and E isomers. Another example we can see for the E isomers. So for example, one atom containing the one carbon containing the one side more than two groups is presented. So that time we can see. So carbon to carbon, hydrogen, OH, CH2, hydrogen, CH2, CH3. What is our rule? High atomic number containing the group presented on the same side should be presented. How to check? Hydrogen and oxygen. Of course, oxygen priority 1. Here CH2 same group. Whenever if you have a confusion about the same type of the groups are presented, go next group you can go. Okay, if atomic number of the first atom is same, then go for the next atom. So carbon to carbon, hydrogen here carbon, it is high, no? Then we have to go with the 2. Sorry, we have to go with the priority. So 1. So same side it is presented. This is called as a Z isomers. That is called as a Z isomers. For example, isotopes are presented. More atomic mass, you have to give the more priority. We know the oxygen having different isotopes, carbon having the different isotopes. Isotope, always remember, mass number should be high. Priority order, mass number should be high. So when in case of the isotope, in case of the normal atom, atomic number should be high. Of course, whatever it may be similar only. So you can see the carbon to carbon, here hydrogen, here I am taking tritium, I am taking, here CH3, here CH3, same type of. So here carbon 12 isotope, carbon 14 isotope. These two carbons are not similar. These two carbons are not similar. One carbon with the isotope 12, one carbon with the isotope 14. This is hydrogen and tritium. In this which one? Priority high. In this which is having the same, you should not see that carbon same. Carbon with the atomic mass 12, carbon with the atomic mass is different. So it is the priority. It is called as a Z isomers. So these 3 examples are main important. Opposite side. Okay. So next one you can see. Of course, E isomers also will discuss. First we will finish the Z isomers. For example, carbon to carbon triple bond is there. Carbon to carbon double bond is there. Carbon to carbon single bond is there. Some example will be there. That time priority goes to the when similar type of the atoms are presented. In the similar type of the atoms, triple bond, double bond, single bond is there. We have to give the priority to the triple bond followed by the double bond and single bond. When the two atoms are presented, same type of the atom are presented. For example, C double bond O, C double bond N. This time priority we have to give to triple bond or a double bond. Different carbon is similar, but what about that? Oxygen, nitrogen is different. That time we have to see the highest atomic number. Highest atomic number belongs to the oxygen. That time we have to give the priority. We have to CO, C triple bond, and whenever it is attached. For example, when carbon is there, one side it is attached, CO it is attached. One side it is CN we have to attach. We should give the priority to the CO only you have to give. For example, C triple bond carbon C. C triple bond carbon 2. This time you can give the priority to the carbon triple bond. Same type of the groups are presented, that time you can go with one. If different type of the groups is presented, you can go with the highest atomic number only, you can go. So one example for this, Carbon, double bond carbon, fluorine and chlorine, bromine and the iodine. Find out whether it is the E or Z. Find out E or Z. Bromine to iodine. Of course iodine, highest atomic number. Fluorine or chlorine? Of course chlorine. Same side, same periodic groups are presented. Periodic groups are presented. Periodic groups are presented. So this is called as a Z isomers. So just now we discussed only the Z isomers. Whatever the E isomers also we can see. So now carbon to carbon double bond, tritium, tritium, CH2. Here also I am taking CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay. So here this is not a hydrogen, tritium you can take. So find out E or Z isomers. Tritium or protium, which is of course it is one it is having. Here you can see CH3 is presented. CH. Just now we have learned the rule. When the two atoms of the opposite side are same, you can go priority to the next atom. CH2, CH2, carbon, carbon, tritium, tritium. But what is there here? Again, it is the highest atomic mass you contain in the group only. You have to take one here. You should not take. You should not consider like carbon, hydrogen, same, carbon, same, tritium. Should not. Other side carbon, other side you have atomic group you can take here. You can take here. What is the opposite side? No, you can see periodic groups are presented on the opposite sides. Now which came E isomers. Okay, E isomers it is came. Okay, next you can see next example, carbon to carbon. Here I am taking the methyl I am taking. Here I am taking the ethyl I am taking. This side I am taking the nitrogen. This side I am taking the lone pair. Just now we discussed or no? Exhibiting or not. Of course this is different. You should consider it as a group. It is the different. It is the different. So geometrical isomerism it is exhibited. Now, geometrical isomerism, what is the condition? Restricted rotation should be there. Both sides, opposite sides, you can call it opposite side, different number of the different groups should be there. Okay. So next isomers you can syn and anti-isomers. What is the syn and anti-isomers? Types of isomers in types of geometrical isomers. In this you can see carbon to double bond and carbon and oxygen. Here you can see the two type of isomers. One is called as a syn, another one is called as a syn and anti-isomers. Here syn and isomers, when the carbon and the nitrogen and carbon to oxygen, whatever it may be. So you can see how it is exhibiting. Not only and remaining group OH like this it is exhibited. Okay, carbon, nitrogen. So it is exhibited by two types again, oximes. Ketoximes, aldoximes. Very interesting topic. So syn and anti also again two types based upon the oximes, ketoximes and aldoximes. So what is meant by ketoximes? What is meant by aldoximes? We know that ketone RC double bond O R. Aldehyde, nothing but aldehyde. Whenever the aldehyde is react with aldehyde. So now you can see, for example, aldehyde is there. Aldehyde is reacting with the hydroxylamine. We are reacting. It is reacting with the aldehyde. So just remove the H2O, remove. This is aldehyde now. So it will form the RCH double bond NOH. Otherwise, you can write OH here. Lone pairs are presented. Okay. For example, this is called as a what? Aldehyde is aldaxim. In case of ketone, here it is also ketone. Ketoxin. So different carbon around the groups. Whether it is the aldehyde, whether it is the ketone, based upon that we can consider whether it is the syn or anti. So by taking example, we will discuss syn and anti. This is two types. First of all, we have to see whether it is the aldoxim, whether it is the ketoxim. Whether it is the aldoxims also, syn and anti aldoxims will be there. Ketoxim also, syn and anti ketoxim will be there. So now case 1, in case of the aldoxim, RCHO, aldoxim, that means one side carbon double bond N, lone pair, here OH, one side H should be there, one side R, one side H should be there, aldoxim. What is the same product? If you remove here H, if you keep R, it is called as a aldoxim will be there. So here you can see the OH and H. Always remember, OH and presented on the same side, that is called as a syn. That is called as a syn. What are the condition? OH and H. OH and H should be presented on the same side. OH and H. For example, OH and H presented on the opposite side, it is presented. Opposite side. So OH, here lone pair, here H. Here it is. Because aldoxim are common, H is common. We cannot say, R in the sense whether you can take the methyl, ethyl, whatever it may be. H will not change, H will not never change in a aldoxim. So here it is opposite side it is presented. So this is called as a anti. This is called as a anti. Opposite side. OH and H should be there in the opposite side should be there. Okay, this is simple. But here you can see ketoxin. Ketoxin in the sense what? RC double bond O. R N OH. Okay, we will see. Ketoxin. Case 2. In case of the ketoxin. So C double bond N lone pair and OH. Here methyl you can take, ethyl you can take. It's not a problem. You can take different also, similar also you can take. Okay, you can say here ethyl and OH presented on the same side. Ethyl and OH presented on the same side. Always go with the OH. OH and ethyl or OH or methyl, whatever. OH and ethyl. Here it is presented on the same side it is presented. So you have to say that how it is the syn, how it is the anti. Again in this only syn and anti will be there. You can see syn we are writing. Syn, same side you are showing. Same side with respect to of the OH you have to say here. With respect to of the OH, same side. Syn with respect to of the OH, same side, what is there? Ethyl is there. Ethyl. Syn, ethyl. Opposite what is there? Methyl is presented. Syn, ethyl, methyl, oxin. Syn, ethyl, methyl, oxin. So now we are saying that syn, same side, ethyl is presented with respect to of the OH. Syn, same side. Syn is nothing but OH you can take here. Same side. Which is same side? With respect to of the OH, ethyl is present and methyl. No need to mention anti, opposite side no need to mention. Already mentioned ethyl. That means one is presented on the same side in the sense methyl is presented on the opposite side. So that is called as a syn, ethyl, methyl, oxin. So just rotate. So what? C double bond N, here OH, here any one side only you have to write. Here methyl, here ethyl, here. Now how can you say that? With respect to of the OH. With respect to of the OH only how to say. Lone pair should not with respect to of the OH. So with the respect of the OH, first write the syn. You can write syn. What is there? Syn methyl. Now you can see it is syn methyl. You are saying that syn same side methyl group is presented with respect to of the syn methyl. Now ethyl oxime. Syn ethyl methyl oxime. See here. Just I have taken the isomers. Here with the respect to of the OH ethyl group is presented. That I have to say no. OH and ethyl presented on the same side. So same side I am replacing with the syn. Syn in the syn only same side OH is there. Syn is nothing but the same side OH. OH is same side with the ethyl. Opposite side with the methyl. Same side first you have to write and opposite side you have to write methyl. Here also same side you have to write the first syn methyl. This is syn methyl. That means what? Same side OH and methyl group is presented. Before I said same here only syn and anti it is presented. Here also you can write anti. How can write anti? You can write anti. What is that? Anti methyl opposite. Just written anti opposite side is there. Anti methyl. Here you are saying that it is presented on the same side. It is presented on the opposite. One is presented on the same side in the sense it is presented on the opposite side. Here also anti-methyl in the sense it is presented on the same side. What is this? Ethyl oxime. Like this one. Here also you can see anti opposite. What is there? Ethyl is there. Anti-ethyl methyl oxime. Just you are saying that similar side what are the groups is there, opposite side what are the groups is there. First group you have to mention. For example, you are mentioned the syn you are mentioned with the respect to of the OH opposite side same side which group is presented. If you write syn ethyl next you have to write methyl, you have to write the methyl. Very easy. So next you can see one example. Syn or anti. Same groups you can do carbon to carbon, nitrogen, CH3, OH with respect to of the OH, hydrogen. Okay, now you can see what is this? Syn methyl. Syn, what is this? Syn methyl, no? Syn, you can say syn methyl. You have to say that syn methyl. Here it is that. It is the syn. Okay. Same side with respect to of the OH. So for example, here I am writing the C2H5. I am writing. So how will you name it is? Syn methyl ethyl oxime. If you say anti ethyl methyl oxime, like that you have to say. So next you can see azo compounds. Azo compounds. Geometrical isomers exhibiting or not. Azo compound geometrical isomers exhibiting. Of course exhibiting. N double bond N. Here lone pairs is presented. Here hydrogen is presented. Here lone pairs are presented. Here hydrogen is presented. If you rotate any one thing only, how to rotate? Hydrogen. Here lone pair. Here hydrogen exhibiting the yes azo compounds it is exhibiting. Here also I want to know that in the azo compounds how it is the syn and anti isomers in azo compounds. N double bond N, syn and anti. So here you can see N double bond N lone pairs, H is presented here, H is presented here. Okay. With respect to of the hydrogen, same type of the atoms or groups presented on the same side. Sorry. This is called as a syn. Everything is different. Syn. Okay. This is called as syn. For example, opposite present. Hydrogen present here. You just rotate and no. After rotation, just you rotate. It will form the opposite side diagonally, no. anti. One is syn, another one is anti. So see another example. Same side, same type of the groups are presented. Same. This is a very easy when compared to carbon double. So N double bond N. So in place of hydrogen, I am taking PH, phenyl. Okay. Syn or anti? You can see. Phenyl group, both phenyl groups are presented on the same side. It is presented. So it is called as a syn. It is called as a syn. Now it is anti because of opposite side. Diagonally it is presented opposite side. Here lone pair is there, opposite side lone pair is presented. That is one is okay. Before the condition we have learned that C double bond carbon, C double bond oxygen, C double bond between the carbon and unrestricted bond between the carbon and carbon, restricted bond between the carbon and nitrogen, restricted bond between the carbon and oxygen we discussed. In that last we have discussed that if ring is presented also geometrical isomers are exhibited. How it is exhibited now we can see. If for example simple ring we can take. What is a simple ring? Cycloalkane. Simple ring. What is a simple ring? You can take a simple ring. Propane you can take. Cyclopropane is there. So here I am taking the 1A, 1P I am taking here. You can see here, you can observe that before that what is this? One carbon A and B should not have the same group. One carbon should not have the same group. But here you can also see, for example, here CH3 is there. Here CH3 is there. By, for example, same side CH3, CH3. Carbon to carbon, of course. Okay, nitro, NH2, OH. How can you say that? Similar type of the groups is presented, so it doesn't exhibit it. But here you can see similar type of the groups are presented on the same carbon. It is presented. Here it is the one carbon, here the one, here the two, here it is the three carbon. Similar CH3 or OH or chlorine, whatever it may be, similar number of the carbons are presented on a similar number of the groups are presented on the different carbon. Here this methyl is presented on the C1 carbon, this methyl is presented on the C2 carbon. But here this methyl is presented on the C1 carbon, this methyl is also presented on the C1 carbon. That's why here it doesn't exhibited the geometrical isomers. But here it is exhibited, it is presented on the different carbon, you have to see. So now see one example how it is exhibited. Again it is two types will be there. Here in this one you will get the cis and trans also you can get. So here again it is two types. So here I am methyl. Here carbon balance is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One side is methyl, one side is hydrogen. So here also one side is methyl, one side is hydrogen. Okay. So now how can you see? This is exhibiting because different type of the groups are presented, different same groups are presented on the different carbons it is presented. So now first to IUPAC nomenclature we have learned that methane structure, one is the front side hydrogen will be there, one is the back side hydrogen will be there, one is written with the dotted lines, one be with the solid color we have written, no, solid line. You can see here, just write bond, I am for my convenience I am writing like this. Okay, so here I am taking here hydrogen and hydrogen, isomers, no, geometrical isomers. Here I am taking the methyl I am taking. So same groups, no, one is cis, same groups presented on the same side, so I can call it as a cis. So hydrogen, here methyl, one side I have to rotate, no, here hydrogen, here methyl. So this is called as a trans, exhibited, no. Even though same groups are presented, but presented on the different carbons it is presented on the different carbons. Carbon is not same, carbon is different, that's why it shows the geometrical isomerism. Okay, it is done. So if you see the four bonds are presented. So one is with the dotted line of methane, one is with the solid. We have one is the viewers can see, one other viewer cannot see. Okay. So like this also, by that also you can obtain the two types also you can obtain. Okay. Two types you can obtain. So you can take here methyl, you can take here dotted lines, because you can see carbon, one side with this bond, one side with this carbon bond, another side methyl, one hydrogen, here it is there. Here also you can see same solid, methyl dotted hydrogen. That means what? This is called cis. So here also methyl hydrogen, just rotate this one, hydrogen methyl group. This is called as a trans. So ring also exhibiting this type of the isomers, cis and trans isomers, two types of isomers. So one condition is it is presented on the different group. So here you can see this group, methyl group is presented on the different carbon it is presented. By this you can obtain the cis and trans isomer. Within the plane you can see, within the plane. These two are the within the plane. Not all hydrogen should not be in the plane, no. One should be a, two should be a plane. In the methyl group, methane, two are the plane. One is out of the plane, second one is the within the plane. So you out in the plane. So one you can see, viewer can see, another viewer cannot see. So four bonds is there, no. Like this also, within the plane you can write cis and trans, dotted lines and solid lines also. Viewers can see, viewer cannot see. Viewer cannot see bond, four bonds. Out of the four bonds, two bonds within the plane. Two bonds within the plane will be there. One bond towards the viewer. Towards the viewer it will be there. Viewer towards the viewer. So another bonds backside of the viewer. Viewer cannot see that for one bond in the methane. One bond you can front side you can clear. One bond towards the viewer. Two bonds will be the plane. One bond is the viewer cannot see. Like this also you can play now. Four type of the isomers total. This is the one set, this is the one set, like this. So next one, condition is if different groups are presented on the different carbon, that is only the condition. Groups are presented on the different carbon. So for example you can say that whether it is exhibiting geometrical isomerism or exhibiting the or not. Chlorine and bromine exhibiting or not exhibiting. For example, if read chlorine exhibiting or not, of course exhibiting. These are presented on the different type of the groups, it is presented on the different type of the groups. Now you can see CH3, CH3 exhibiting or not. What is it? Same number, same groups. Same groups are presented on the different carbons it is presented. But see here, what is the hybridization? sp2. What is the hybridization here? sp2. Whenever anything is having the sp2 hybridization, it will be a solid planar structure. What is this? Planar structures it will be there. So whenever it is having the planar structure, can you make it as a dash and dotted bonds? Can you make it this type of the bonds? Whenever it is the planar structure, we cannot make it. If you make it like this also, then only it is exhibiting the symmetrical isomerism. It is exhibiting. So next example you can see. In these two, which will be exhibit isomers? This or this? Of course, this will be exhibited because bromine and chlorine are presented on the different carbons. Different carbons it is presented. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4 it is present. Same carbon, one carbon only, chlorine and bromine are present. So it will not exhibited. So next one, if you any compound is there, calculation of the geometrical isomers. How can you calculate it? How many possible geometrical? Every time to write the structure it is very different. So how can you calculate it? So there are the two type of the cases will be there. One is common Desymmetry. Symmetry is not present. Symmetry is not presented. Symmetry both sides. That means what? Both sides same groups are presented. That is called as a symmetry. Both sides are opposite groups are presented. That is called as desymmetry. That means symmetry is not presented. Whenever symmetry is not presented, total geometrical isomers you can calculate it with the formula of the 2 power of the n. You can calculate. So n is nothing but what? N is nothing but stereogenic area. Stereogenic area. When it is possible, when the compounds are not in the symmetry, symmetry is not presented. Okay, n is where the geometrical, n is nothing but where geometrical isomers is exhibited. Okay, for example, if symmetry is presented, then which formula we have to use? Then here we have to use the formula is equal 2 power of n minus 1, 2 power of p minus 1. Okay, n minus 1 we know that it is the stereogenic area. How can you calculate the p? For example, or for example, even while taking the example we will discuss. For example, p is in the 1 odd cases. How can you? So p is in the n by 2 you can get value. Here it is you can get the n plus 1 by 2. If it is symmetrical is presented, then you can easily calculate it. Symmetrical is not presented, that time you cannot easily calculate it. Okay, this is one. So next see one example you can see based on this. One is symmetry is presented, symmetry is not presented. How can you calculate the geometrical isomers is presented? So you can see CH3 carbon hydrogen double bond hydrogen CH double bond CH CH double bond CH 1 2 3 4 5 carbon double bond carbon CH double bond CH2. So how to check geometrical isomerism exhibiting or not? So first you can see what is our condition. Restricted rotation should be there. Restricted rotation in the sense what? Double bond area. Here also double bond area. 4 double bond areas are presented. So what is our condition? Here it is CH3 is there. Here H. Here hydrogen will be there. 1 2 3 4. One with the bond with the carbon, another bond with the hydrogen. Different groups are presented. So here different groups are presented in the sense it is exhibiting. Okay, here next one you can see also this side, one side hydrogen, one side carbon. Here also you can see the different type of the group. Same side should be opposite side. This side we have to check this side. This side hydrogen will be there. This side carbon will be there. Otherwise you can write like this. See, hydrogen is there. One side carbon is there. Different groups. No, this is also hydrogen and carbon. Different groups. No, this is exhibited. Here also this is exhibited. Same. Here also it is exhibited. Same type of the group should not be presented. Only one side you can exhibit it. So here you can see is it exhibited. Here hydrogen, here hydrogen. Here hydrogen will be there. Of course, this hydrogen belongs to this one. It is not exhibiting, no? It is not exhibiting because same groups are presented. So it is not exhibiting. So how many sets it is exhibiting? 3. So n value is nothing but the 3. Total geometrical isomer 2 power of 3 is equal 8. It is exhibiting. If it is not, it is the symmetrical. It is not. That time you have to use this formula. Just check it. For example, if symmetry is presented, so symmetry is presented, that time how it will be there. So now same thing, okay, note it down. Next one, another example. CH3, CH double bond, CH, CH double bond, CH, CH double bond, CH, CH double bond, CH, CH3. Before we have to taken it as a CH2 we have taken. Of course, it is exhibiting. Here also it is exhibiting. So here you can see that in this example it is exhibiting. Here you can see that in this two only double bond only we have to take. Before we got the four sets, we got four double bond containing the carbon. Here we got the only one double carbon, one side hydrogen, one side hydrogen, one side methyl group is presented. One side hydrogen. Here one side you can write like this also hydrogen. Here you can write hydrogen. Here one side methyl group is presented. Here carbon, but here methyl groups is present. Different type of the groups is present. Of course, it is exhibiting. That means what? Same, no, symmetrical. It is a symmetrical. So for example, hold like this. This side, this carbon containing what? CH. This carbon we are holding it. This carbon containing what? CH. So this carbon containing what? CH double bond CH. Here also CH double bond CH. See this carbon opposite side what is there? Methyl is there. This carbon opposite side what is there? Methyl is there. So just hold like this here. CH double bond C. What is there this side? CH3 CH CH. CH3 CH. This is the hydrogen. Here I mentioned. CH3 CH CH. Same, no? Same but opposite, but symmetry only, you know. Symmetrical is there. So here, what is the n value here? N value is the 3 here, no? N value is the 3 here. So n is equal 3. So how many geometrical isomers it is exhibiting? 2n minus 1, 2 p minus 1 or p plus 1? P minus 1. So how can you calculate the p value if it is the even, if it is the odd? If it is the odd in the sense what? N plus 1 by 2. That means what? 3 plus 1 by 2 is equal 2. So now 2 is equal 3 minus 1 is equal 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 3 minus, so is equal 2 power of 2 is equal 2 power of 1 is equal 6. 6 geometrical isomers. Like this you can check the how many geometrical isomers. So thank you for watching. Next video we will discuss the more isomers we will discuss. So thank you for watching.